So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, traders, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to today's video, and today I'm going to be unveiling one of the most useful tools for trading. If you're a grid trader or you want to get into grid trading, you need this tool to be able to manage your trades and be able to make profits without getting losses. Now, this tool is one of its kind because I've never seen anything like this. I've never heard of grid trading coupled with risk management, because most times most people that are doing grid trading do not manage risk, and I'm going to be showing you how this tool is going to help you guys to get your risk managed and get your trades as a grid trader. Okay, so first off, looking at the chart, you can see some lines here indicating Frankfurt, London, and that is basically the built-in session tracker here that's just going to tell you the session you're in. Now, in rare cases when there are news, you're also going to see the news displayed on the charts this way, and you're going to be notified before the news is being met. So if you also want to trade when there's no news, this tool is going to help you. You can specify the pairs that you want the news to track. So you could like tell it Euro, USD, JPY, and so on. But that being kept aside, let's get into the tool itself and how we can use it to start making money. Now, the first thing here, you can just open the trade. First of all, you can input your lot size. For example, you can see 0.02 right here. I can make it 0.1 this way, and I can just click on buy. Okay, this way our trade is being opened. The next thing that we want to do is to set a stop loss, and I can make the stop loss to be, let's say, 20,000 pips, or let's make it 30,000 pips, because this is actually a very volatile pair. This is Bitcoin, Ethereum. I'm making this video on a Saturday, so that's why we have it this way. I'm also going to do the same thing on take profits. I'm going to make it to be 30,000. And now, boom, you can see take profits. Now, this is not grid trading. We want to open grids, a grid of trades. So how do we go about doing that? Now, the first thing, you're going to go to the settings page. And on this settings page, what I want you to concentrate on is these 4 columns right here. Okay, so you can see we're trying to open a trade from layer 1 to layer 4. And then the distance is 230 pips. So the distance is the amount of pips, the gap you want between the trades. For example, I can check the gaps to be this way, which is like about 6,000 pips. And I can just go ahead and type it here, 6,000. So that's why I said it's dynamic. You can change it depending on the pair. Now, 6,000 pips is going to open only 4 layers. That's from layer 1 to layer 4. You can make it layer 1 to layer 5, depending on how you want it. And then this dynamic loss step is for those ones that want to be able to do Martingale. That is increasing your lot size as you go lower. So, for example, if I wanted to go below, I could say from layer 6 to layer 10, it should be 5,000 the distance, and then the loss step should be 1. Okay, but for now I'm just gonna erase this. Let's do the default one and see how it comes out, so you can better understand what I'm talking about. So now I'm just gonna go to the main page. Now, for me to open this, I can just click on the auto mode. AM here means auto mode, which is for it to automatically open those trades to the downside. Okay, so once I click on auto mode, you can see in less than a couple seconds we have 1, 2, 3, 4 extra trades open to the downside. And once I try to check the distance from the first one to this one, you can see it's about 6,000 and 6,000, 6,000. And this is how you open your trades. And then this line down here tells you how much you have at risk. This is the results page here that you can see. It shows you the profits you're making on the trade. And why these other 4 trades are not showing on this place is because they are not actively making or losing money. They are just pending orders, if you understand what I'm trying to say. Okay, you could also hide this page. You can see it has been hidden, or show it. We also have the dashboard, which is going to tell you how you've been performing so far. A lot of fun stuff here. You can see how many lots you have, the margin you have, the daily drawdown you have, and the profits you were making per amount of orders closed, and so on and so forth. You guys should just come here and play around with that. I'm just going to hide the dashboard and the results for the sake of this video. Now, if you wanted to do reverse martingale, which is opening trades to the upside, this is just what you have to do. You just have to come and click on this reverse button, and once it turns green, you know you are now in the reverse mode. And the next thing you do is to activate the auto mode, and just as simple as that, those trades have been opened to the upside depending on how you want to manage your trades. Now, if this price goes below this line, this market closes all the whole trades. If it goes above, it closes all the whole trade. And for you grid traders, you would know one thing: when you're trading grid, you don't want to be able to move your entries or scatter your entries when you're clicking on the window. And this expert advisor has automatically managed that for you. If you're trying to move this line to the downside, you're just gonna see it's not working. I'm trying to drag it, it's not working. So your trades are in place, well managed, and you know how much you are risking on the trade just by looking at this red line and the green line. You also know how much you're gonna make once the trade hits take profit. And this is how you generally start managing your risk and making money. Now you could also make your stop losses to be fixed stop losses. Like these are virtual stop losses. As you can see here, once I click on it, it's going to be switched to a visual stop loss. Okay, and all the stop losses are going to be moved to these lines that you can see here. Okay, so that is the difference. If you really don't want to lose money, you can just do that and be able to estimate exactly where your market, you're going to be tapped out of the market, and you're going to be sure that it's going to be hit. Okay, so that being said, there are a lot more features to this application, and if you're really interested in knowing more about this application, you can just go ahead and check the link below this video. I have a link to my freelancer account. I have a link to Telegram. So once you chat me up there, I'm just going to send you a demo version of this application, and you can go ahead and test it out. But if you are interested in getting the application, I'm just gonna tell you the price of the application. For a month, if you want to rent it for a month, it's about $50. If you want to rent it for a year, it's about $200. And then if you want to buy this application from me, you want to buy it off my hands, and it's totally yours with the source code and everything, it's just $500. And I'm going to be sending this to you. You know, I personally built this for myself. I didn't intend on selling it, but I was like, what's the use of keeping this application to myself when it could be of great use to other traders? So hop into my inbox. I'm going to send you a free demo. You can test it out, make sure it works as you want, and then once you're sure you want to move forward with the application, I will go ahead and send you the real application, and you're going to just pay a little and get the application for yourself. So hopefully this is going to improve your creativity, your trading, and everything. And I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Also, when you get this application, you buy it, you're going to have a lifetime update. Whenever I make a new change or add to this software, you're going to be able to like get the updates without paying extra and all of those fun stuff. So hit the inbox, message me, and I'm gonna be seeing you guys in the next video. Stay blessed, stay strong, and stay active.